Let's see if we can see the others. We split up our 40 group into two smaller groups. And the other group went down, let's see if I can show you, down there, somewhere. You can see them, possibly hidden by the shoulder of the hill here. Look at that, look at that. I wonder if I can pause this to get a photo or two. I wonder if I can. Let's see if I can pause the... This might get tricky. Let's see. Cademere Hill. Near Peebles in Scotland. The John Buchan Way is down here somewhere, just down below us. We're going over the top by old Roman forts, and I think that's probably the remains of an old Roman fort there. A lot of these things are Iron Age forts, Roman forts, and there's not much left to see really. Sometimes you can see circles. Hi Peter, thank you very much for looking in. I'm guessing the weather's a lot warmer with you just now. It's about the height of your summer. Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? Really nice. Apologies for the wind noise, but can't do anything about that just now. There's not a lot of wind really. Let's see if I could cover it with my gloves a little bit. It might help. Any better, that might help. Yeah, they do. This will be beautiful again come the spring and summertime. It's a gorgeous area. And it's gorgeous in the snow actually. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Get a good view from up here. People are having a banana break just now. Yeah, it's good. Good at the festive season, isn't it? It helps to make Christmas. And back at home in East Kilbride, there's no snow yet as far as I know. We've just met it further south here. Just a quick head count of Donnies to make sure we're all here. We should have 28 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I get 27. You get 27 as well.
I've got 27,
so
yeah.
So did I, yeah.
Right, okay.
Somebody falling off the side. Yeah, it was. It was 28, we're short of somebody.
20, we're short of the Moira's husband.
Joe go afterwards? Did Joe go later or is he hiding somewhere?
I think he must have added himself to them.
Right, okay then, right. Speak to you later.
Hey! Did Joe Campbell go off with the others when they broke up?
Aye, he did or something down, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Could have sworn it was still 12 that had gone altogether, but it must have been 13 then.
Yes, he did. I ran after him, I remember seeing him.
Right, oh.
This is lovely.
Isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. That nice subtle colour in there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Wee
I
frosted.
no doubt see them a wee bit different than we do, but the same idea anyway. I'll probably have to brighten them because they're underexposed with all the snow.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
That's all right.
That's super. Absolutely super.
Yeah, very nice. Nice seeing a wee bit of snow and ice up over on the trees as well.
It
That's what I used to
is.
love about Canada. You know, you get them all,
All iced over.
yeah,
You get that saturated
yeah.
air and it just freezes on
Yeah.
it.
Aye, minus 35, you throw a boiling.
Oh, I've
Cup of
seen it.
water.
I've just seen it done.
Yeah, I did it a couple of times.
Comes down as ice or snow.
I just
throw
come
it
down
up
as ice.
as
Yeah,
ice.
just freezes before it hits the ground.
Ah.
Just crystallises. It's Canadians that showed me. First winter or wherever there, big pal of mine. Just told him, come on, it's minus 36 or whatever it was. I've got to show you this. Have you seen this before? So he boils the kettle, pours it in the glass, and he's like, come on out. I said, right, I said, watch this. Up there.
Wow.
Like that. My goodness. Says it's got to be really very cold before it does it.
Is that
Maybe-
boiling water to do it then?
Aye, boiling water,
Aye.
yeah. Yeah.
Because you say if you put warm water in the fridge, it'll freeze quicker than cold, doesn't
Cold,
it? In
aye.
the freezer.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep. Sure.
Yeah, it's quite amazing. So I tried it myself a couple of times. I said, that's good fun.
Aye. I like the idea of that. Next time I'm in Russia, it's going to be a long time, I think. Right, this is a slippy stuff. People have fallen in the past in this neck of the woods, so you have to really watch.
So nothing at all from that memorial.
As long as you've got soft snow that's reasonable to give you support, that's all right. You get a bit of a grip once your foot goes into it. It's very cold. I can imagine the battery of this phone fading in the cold. So I don't know how much videoing I could do. Mind you, it's actually plugged into a charge pack in my pocket, so it should be okay. Look at that, isn't it gorgeous?
Still there. Scouts and all that. Aye. They're still here. Going every year for the same you take over the big signage, lodge. How much staff is that? Is it about 9 of them?
Yes, she's down Glasgow. Yeah, she's down
Yep.
Hello. Pussy one.
Yeah. That's where grips can be useful right enough. Yep. Sometimes it's best to keep running. not finished with the slopes yet. We've got to go all the way down there, down to river level again, where we'll meet the other group. I'm trying to shield the microphone from any wind flutter, but I think I'm going to have to just hold it by the tripod and hope for the best. And use both hands. Sticks. She's not well. She's got a chesty cold. It's just got worse over the last 2 or 3 days.
She's not coming in at night?
No, she's not. She's not really up to it. She's coughing like mad. She had thought about coming on the bus initially. I think maybe and then just going to Peebles, but I think she gave that idea up fairly quickly, and then she thought she'd maybe just get the service bus down to Straven and go for the meal.
That's what I thought you might have done.
But no, she's...
No, he's not for that.
No,
That's a shame after the year as well.
I don't think she was getting a lot of sleep with the coughing. Yeah, it's really almost wheezy. It's not a nice chest at all. I wish you'd just go to the doctor with it, or phone 111 and get a chest listened to. So yeah, it'll just be me, I think, for dinner.
What's it?
It'll just be me for the Christmas dinner. I said I'll bring you a doggy bag back, but she didn't want that either. So I just cancelled with Donnie on the bus there. So I think she and somebody else will get their money back because they've cancelled in time. Yeah, she wouldn't have enjoyed it.
No.
She's sitting about.
Like that and miserable.
Aye, sitting about and teeth blowing her nose and
Wheezing.
aye. But yeah, it's been going on for a wee while, but nothing as bad as the last couple of days.
Got to be careful now as well with everything.
You do. Too many things around.
What are you doing at Christmas time?
Well, some of the farmers are going off to Turkey on Christmas Eve.
Alright.
We normally have a big Christmas dinner at ours, but a load will be going away, so we don't know quite. We're having a Christmas dinner before they go, so probably on the 23rd I think we're having a Christmas dinner then. I don't know who will all appear at that one, apart from the people going away on Christmas Eve. Then we'll have another one on Christmas Day. So that'll be yourselves. Are you going away anywhere?
We're going to the Netherlands over there.
Oh, right, yeah.
So, get over. I don't know if we'll get back in, but we'll get over alright.
Oh,
So how many is going to Turkey then?
who is?
Aye, how many?
It's my son and daughter-in-law and the 2 kids
Alright.
going over.
Have they been away before at Christmas?
Yes, we had. Well, last Christmas we went away and we all got COVID together.
Oh, aye, right enough. Where were you, Madeira or something now, is it?
No, it was Turkey we were in.
Turkey,
Aye. Same idea, we'd all gone this time, and well, most of us had gone. And then I got COVID. That's soon after, the day after, Susan had it and my daughter-in-law had it. That was a fun.
I remember her saying the hotel was quite good, am I right in saying that?
Yeah, they were great. They had a separate chalet kind of
That's
area.
right, yeah. I remember her saying.
With a wee pool outside that nobody used because it was not quite the time of year for it. But
they drown all the germs.
So we just, we looked after very well. We kept throwing food at us. A knock would come to the door and
A tray there.
Tray would be there. If you happened to open the door early by mistake, they'd be diving back at your road, fearful of catching the plague. It was too much. They just kept loads and loads of food that either we didn't have the appetite for it due to what we had, or we just didn't fancy it. I think it was just we didn't fancy what they were giving us. The ones who weren't quarantined I think once or twice managed to have influence over what was put on the tray for us from the buffet, and that was actually quite nice. Yeah. Most of the time it was boiled eggs and olives and going to Netherlands, that'd be nice for her. You going for the week or?
No, just for 6 nights or 5 nights.
Lovely. I'm just live streaming this with you, just so you know.
Alright.
On this YouTube thing. That'd be nice to be away somewhere. I'd love to be on a boat. A week river cruise over Christmas would suit me nicely.
What you got planned next year? You got anything booked for next year?
Nothing, no, just
You been looking, there's some good offers going about.
aye. For the summer, actual summer holidays or?
Aye.
Aye.
Are you down for Austria as well?
Yeah, I put my name down for that, me as well. You the same?
Yes.
I just put down for the better rooms, would suit us fine if they're available.
I'm bothered.
But basically, as long as you've got a bed.
Aye. That's what you need to bother about, it's a place to crash out.
Yeah.
Have you been to Austria before?
We have, yeah. I mean, years ago we went with the kids in a tent.
Alright.
Maybe one kid in a tent. And we've been with a caravannette. Did Austria and all the way down to Italy. So I've done a wee bit. I don't think we've walked that much. I remember being stuck there for a few days with a car with a Renault Savannah with a whole load of bikes in the back. All 3 kids had bikes, we had bikes, all in the back window. And they all came crashing in through the back window just because of the weight on the back window.
Oh no. Whereabouts?
Oh, I can't remember exactly where now. It's in the mountains somewhere. And we're close to a campsite. We might even have checked in already at the campsite. And we just had to sort of get the tent out and stay there for a few days until the back window had to be specially ordered and sent from Vienna.
Oh, right.
So we did a wee bit walking then because we couldn't do anything else because we didn't have the car. It was in being fixed. Nice though in Austria, isn't it?
Never been, so
You've never been at all?
No,
Oh.
that's what we said, right, might as well.
Yeah.
I think when Eleanor says, what was it at the end of her letter, you never know when it'll be again, or, you know, we're getting to the age that...
Well, yeah. Go for it. Do it. Go and explore.
You know, it'll come around again.
Yeah, quite.
Or it might make you decide I'm going to go back, or something that we've never thought about.
Yeah. If you're into skiing or the alpine walking, then that's the place to go.
So,
Isn't it?
I think it was Eddie who said the last time he knew somebody that went winter and summer. You know, going doing walking in the summer and skiing in the winter
Aye.
to that Meyerhofen or whatever it's called.
Aye. Elizabeth, I think, goes to Meyerhofen.
Who does?
Elizabeth, I think, is one of the ones that she knows.
Oh, right.
Oh, the sun's trying hard over there.
It was meant to, originally the forecast a couple of days ago was sunny all morning. And then it changed latterly to cloudy, but it was fine. Their problem will be getting back into the country because EasyJet had sent out an email saying you want to change or cancel your flights
Because of what?
because of the strikes.
Oh, there's still more airstrikes going on.
No, it's passport controllers.
Oh, that's right. Is that the Border Force people?
Ah,
That's right. And yeah, so many. It's hard to keep track of all the striking groups these days. As I was saying, my son's due to fly from Manchester to go to Turkey on Christmas Eve, and the rails are striking.
Manchester's shut today. Manchester Airport.
Is it?
Both runways.
Snow?
Yep.
Gee.
Mete was the main one.
Just read it there now.
God. Yeah, I didn't know it was going to be that low down.
It's carnage at Glasgow the other day as well.
Was that due to the luggage being left, or
Well, it was some suspicious parcel, but it was
in somebody's baggage, wasn't it?
I don't know. I never read it properly.
Right, we're back to pole cam again. It's better. No, another slippy bit. More pole cam, I'm afraid. Okay, let's see if I can make this a bit easier on the viewer. I'm slacking the tripod off a bit. Tighten it up again. Let's see if this works. Oops. You get dizzy, sorry about that.
Happens a lot of use, especially a lot of winter.
And one day I had managed to get up to get a prescription coming, and I was aware I was a phone call when I was away. Stayed at the job. To the time my brother was doing it, I can't find these medicines. And then that was me.
All these adjusted. More. You're going the wrong way.
The wrong way?
Aye.
I don't know.
I thought we went, we needed the recce, I'm sure we went
That the
past.
path down there, is it lying round?
Yeah, I think it went, maybe it went round, I thought we were going,
Straight down?
unless he's just deciding to go
Aye,
round.
maybe it's a bit,
Because that's,
bit
there's
dodgy
a,
in this.
there's
Aye, over
a
there,
transmitter over there, isn't there?
yeah. Aye.
You pass it. Yeah, oh well. Oh, aye. Right. Good move. We've still got Charles and Joe. It's okay. It is Scott. Hello again. It's gorgeous. It's quite fresh. I thought we were past the worst of the steep bits, but I think there's more at the end of that other hill there. And after that, all the way down there to where I think we can see the other group. Yeah, that'll be the others. They're going to wait for us down there. They'll be frozen if they're waiting for us. There should be about 13 of them down there. If I had binoculars, I could count. That's the other squad down there, Tom, already. They'd be frozen if they're waiting for us.
My goodness.
Try to see if I can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4,
That, no bother.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. See 11, it should be 13. That's telling me low power mode. That might be due to the cold. So at some point I might have to close this. It goes less than 20%. Probably have to close it and let the things warm up. Battery pack's in my inside pocket, keep them warm, so that should be okay. Looks like we're still streaming though. It's worth taking great care over. Yeah. Let's check my battery pack is still doing its job. Also, it's cold as well. It needs to be on my inside somewhere. To warm it up. Right inside here. It's good, isn't it?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So glad I came. This is the first Christmas walk I've done in years and years.
Is it? Aye. Yeah, it's a nice one. If you don't fall over.
So send some pictures to my daughter, say, look, we've got snow as well.
Yeah, I've seen some pictures from Nova Scotia that one of the guys I follow.
They get some snow
Loads
there,
of snow,
even
yeah.
more than my daughter gets.
Yeah,
Nova Scotia is one of the worst places.
I think they had several feet.
East Coast, what is it, the Maritime, that's what they call them.
Is it? Aye.
Newfoundland, Nova Scotia,
Yeah.
all these places.
You feel they get it.
They get hammered. A bit like Buffalo, you know, like New York sort of thing. They get
Ah, that's what they do, yeah.
They get some like, the same height as me, I think they got in 2 nights. snow.
Wow.
All over it. You know, photographs of it. And I broke even their record.
I mean, even New York City gets
Incredible. Yeah, they get
snowed
a
in
lot
at
as well,
times.
yeah.
Yeah. They seem to be able to cope with it
Yeah, they do.
better than a lot of places.
Yeah, my daughter was saying that they're not quite as good as what I remember in Canada from 30 years ago, sort of thing. With clearing the roads and all that. They're a lot slower now.
Not as
The
many.
highways are getting blocked more often.
Not as
Whereas
many
when I was
vehicles.
there, as soon as they knew it was going to be, you know, whiteout conditions, massive police area, absolutely bloody well enormous.
Yeah.
You get a big plough in the front and the gritter on the back, you know. And it's,
Do they use any of these blowers so they kind of pick
yeah,
up
you get
some
snow
blow
blowers as well,
it
yeah.
to the side?
Yep. The only thing with them is you use them in town, it goes everywhere.
Aye, yeah.
Some poor guy's just shoveled his driveway. Ah!
Some of the snowmen appear that weren't there before. Oh, it's the pedestrians. It's nice with the light shining through
Aye, over
between
there,
the clouds
yeah,
and
lovely.
the mountains.
Yeah, it's a pity the sun didn't break right through, but what the hell.
It almost made it. See, at one
Did
point it was
try-
shining
tried
across.
hard, I know, yeah.
It was hitting the houses on the other side but missing us. Oh, yeah. So tempting. Yeah. Some of them they'll look good at the time when I'm taking them, and they'll never go back to them. I think, yeah.
And then ones you think, that'll never be any good, and you think, what the hell, look at that.
Look at that, cracking.
That turns out the best shot of the day.
Aye. So what is it? It only takes time. It only costs you time, nothing else. So snap away. I find it difficult to delete them, that's the trouble.
Oh, I'm the world's worst. I've got about 4 pictures of one. I've got one of them I've got.
Aye, I was going to say, I can't decide, okay.
One of them's maybe a bit to the left.
That's
That's
right.
That farm down there. And the other one's maybe missing the farm out.
Uh-huh.
Something like that. And I think,
Exactly.
what do you do here? Just keep them all. Yeah, it's a nice shot of that farm there.
In the days when it was filming, it was costing money for slides or whatever.
Yeah.
You took your time, you deliberated over it, and then,
That's right.
yeah. And you maybe took one either side just to get the exposure.
Yeah, yeah.
Spot on. Well, that was about it. You can hear the river from here. And a jet.
I forget, I think, isn't it?
That's the river. You hear that rumble of the river too.
Aye. The road's down there, so I don't want that in it. I want
Yeah.
it to look as if it's really wild. Here we are, that'll do. I don't understand why so many of them went to the round. I understand George. George is going on the
Aye.
get that. And all that.
You could, a lot of people could do it. Yeah.
It's not in the mood, I guess.
It's not no, it maybe looked,
Maybe a wee bit scared of slipping.
could be, because it was, and they've
That
heard,
was fairly
they've heard the stories of the slipping, so maybe that's put people off.
Yeah, the woman that broke her.
Aye, Sandra landed on her wrist. And it did look a wee bit formidable when you thought, you know,
Yes.
I've climbed a fair bit and then suddenly there's this thing. But it's not so bad. Yeah, if the others wait for us, they'll be daft really, because they'll be as well walking on.
Yeah, they would.
There's no use sitting there for half an hour freezing their butts off waiting for us.
What was it like when you reckoned this one? A nice day?
It was a lovely day. It was
Yeah,
blue
thanks
sky.
for your video,
Aye, it was perfect.
Terry and Donnie got a fantastic
Perfect one. Yeah.
Because I remember thinking, lucky buggers, should have gone with them.
Yeah. Welcome, join the recce squad, see the world.
No, there used to be 4 or 5 that did it.
Aye, oh, there's a big squad.
Just the 2 of you now all the time.
It's just us, yep.
Aye, Joe used to go, didn't he? Joe O'Neill.
Yeah, and I think he will do again. It's useful when we had a few, because we could divvy ourselves up and some would do a bit of the low and some would do the high. Now I've got to struggle with the high. Well, that's nice. I've got 4 people looking in just now on the live stream of it. I like this, yeah. I'm glad they're managing to see the views just now, because these live streams, I don't know what happens. I don't fully understand what happens to live streams, but some of them I did before, the long head ones, they just disappeared.
Oh, did they?
Without trace. And then they came back 3 days later and appeared in a list. So I don't know if
That's
it's
weird.
processing time or something.
And you get people looking in from all over.
All over, yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah. It's regularly somebody from India.
Comments and things. And,
Yeah, well, I had Peter Dell earlier from Australia
Fantastic.
commenting, and usually there's a person called OK. Their website is anyway, from India. And my buddy Scott from the West End as well, Mary Hill. So yeah, it's fun, it's interesting.
Yeah, you seem to enjoy it anyway.
I
that's the main
think
thing.
it's fun, it's a wee diversion.
Even I'm doing more videos now than ever because it's so easy to do with the phone. You know.
Aye, oh yeah. Oh, I love the phone for it. I've got the wee fancy camera, but I like this best.
I mean, I had my camera in the bag now. I'm going to take it like that back in my drive bag.
Aye.
Not that it's nobody near as heavy as the other one I used to have, but it's still a bit of weight on it, you know, so the phone will do fine.
Yeah, that's right. For all I do stuff, you know, the phone is adequate. So I'm not going to.
I was actually thinking, I'm not saying I'm going to do it, but I was considering selling my camera in
Oh yeah, aye.
India.
It'd be difficult.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever sold any lens or camera ever.
I still got all mine going way back to
Aye.
when I first started.
Yeah.
When I was on FM2s and all that stuff, and lenses, and yeah.
Yeah.
I should have sold them many years ago, but for all you get, anyway, you know what I mean? It's
Aye. Well, that's right. Technology moves on and all the rest of it, and
that's
it's
right.
hardly worthwhile.
If you buy a camera in January, by the time December comes, it's half the price. There's a new, at least one new model out,
Yeah.
so the price
Aye.
just plummets.
Aye,
you
that's
know?
right. I was looking at one, don't know why I looked it out actually, but there was an old Fed camera, which is Russian made from USSR days. My son had bought me one from a market in Russia, but probably about 9 years ago, 10 years ago. And I thought, oh, I'll look this one up, because for some reason. And Fed, it's named after some guy, it's his first 2 initials, and his surname begins with D, Dostoevsky or something, anyway. And it's made in Kharkiv, the one in Ukraine that was getting bombed. It was made there.
The capital?
Was it?
Kiev.
Not Kiev, Kharkiv. Or Kharkiv, it's Kharkiv, something like that. But yeah, it was part of Russia at the time when the camera was made. And the cameras were supposedly at the beginning made by Ukrainian or Russian, what do you call it, bunch of refugees, kids with no parents, orphans. Because the guy had some kind of orphanage and used the kids to put cameras together.
Look at Lycas, I think they're still made in Russia.
Aye,
Nice of them,
they mentioned that. It was. They said they reverse engineered a Leica and kind of put it together as a Fed, and they called it something like a Fedaica.
Yeah, that's phenomenal cameras.
Leica's how you had a reputation, didn't they? The Feds don't seem to have such a reputation.
Professional in them money, it's good enough.
Aye.
Not for a hobby, it's not at all.
It was a Zenith I had, was I think my first
I
SLR.
remember them.
Yeah. They were solid.
Yeah,
They were renowned as
very
having
well made.
aye, good lens too.
They've got the ladder. No Russian can't with a Russian ladder.
Aye, that's so they were.
I was looking at it.
Yeah.
One of them. Yeah. Went forever.
Well, I had a Zenith B, I think it was, which didn't have the built-in light meter.
Right.
And I left it on the beach in Wales once, good to go for a swim. People said the tide was going out, they lied. The tide was coming in. I came back, the thing was underwater. And took it home, rinsed it out in fresh water, just banged it into the sink in a bowl of water to get all the salt out of it a few times, and then filled it up with methylated spirits a number of times and let it dry out. It worked.
Oh my God. Imagine these cameras nowadays.
Oh yeah,
Be long
we
gone.
drew up a rain and probably finished. It did grind a bit, mind you. You know,
But it did work.
it did work. I just gave it away to somebody. I got a Zenith E instead.
My very first half piece with a Pentax.
Oh yeah.
They're still going. Somebody bought them over, I think. But I think
Ah.
they're going. A Pentax, and it was an automatic thing. And well, I had fully automatic if we wanted it. And when my mate, who is a photographer, when I went to his school way back in 1990, I think, maybe 91, and before I went to Canada anyway, he said, Tom, he said, a nice camera, he said, but if you really want to learn the basics of photography, away back to Jessup, trade this in and get yourself an FM2 or 3. If you can afford an FM3, get the FM3.
Is this
Fully
a
manual.
Pentax FM3 or what was it?
Nikon.
Nikon FM. Oh, of course, Nikon FM3. Yeah.
So I did. And I probably paid, I probably got less than half of what I paid for the car. I only had it that month.
Aye.
But I said, okay, I'll listen to him. So I couldn't afford the FM3, and it was big and heavy anyway. The FM3
Yeah.
wasn't big, but certainly heavy. They were made for engineer masterpieces, you know, back
Yeah.
then.
Aye.
It was all metal and
Yeah. None. Yeah.
same with the lenses. My God, the lenses were lots of art.
Aye. That's Nikon that I always had, and I got into
Was
proper
it? Yeah.
proper cameras. Yeah.
The Gaelic school at the south started off in Hunter High School, the old one, up at the Calderwood. We used to do night classes in there, and then we moved down to the art school in the village.
Oh yeah. Aye.
Moved down there, and that's where I used to go. And it was mad. I loved the dark room, and I did enjoy it.
Aye.
Oh,
I used to like the dark room. Yeah,
I
let's
like it as
messing
well. A lot
about
of
with it.
people do,
Just
yeah.
black and white. I never did colour prints.
Right,
That's too complicated for me. I did colour slide.
right.
You know, colour reversal chemistry
yeah,
with the slides.
yeah.
Used to do that myself.
Well, Galen could be in there for hours, messing about, black and white stuff. And
Aye.
said, no, I want, dodging and burning. And
Oh,
all
dodging
that,
banner. I used to, yeah, it was all a bit of fun. Certainly easier to go to Costco.
Take some more photographs.
Easier to go to Costco and just hand the film in and get it done.
Aye.
The chemistry of it was all a wee bit mysterious and scientific. It's quite cool. I always thought doing it, getting the fixer and so on. Yeah, the camera I've got, the latest one that I've got is now ancient, Nick, and it's a D55, I think it's called. It's got the wee folded down viewfinder, which I loved, and I still like, because you can lie down on the ground, you can or you don't even need to lie down, put the camera down, flip that down. If you're doing ceilings of the Sistine Chapel or whatever, you can just use your thing for it and not have to crane your neck. So yeah, I like that, but I feel guilty I haven't used it for such a long time.
I've got that in my Fujifilm that I've got now. Mirrorless. I don't think I've ever used that, but it's got it.
Aye, yeah. It's good if you're into the real fancy, not a trace of a shake of any sort at all.
That's right. I don't bother too much about that anymore. I used to buy what they call prime lenses, no zoom. It's all prime lenses, f1.8 or 2.8.
I've got one of those. I've got one, that's all.
Yeah, they were always more expensive than the zooms, but because they were supposedly a lot sharper.
That's right. You used it about once, I think.
Paid for it.
Yeah.
I got it now. Zoom's fine.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah, it was,
As
right.
long as it's reasonably sharp.
The day,
Oh, bloody obviously, but
yeah.
it's reasonably sharp.
The days of amateur photographer advice, I think, have long gone. It used to be people were so fussy about everything.
That's right.
No, you don't want to do that. That's wrong. Oh, you've got too much red there. It's
Yeah.
drawing the eye away and all. Yeah. I don't think I'd ever join a camera club.
I had one of, that's a friend of a good friend of mine. Got onto me on Facebook. He said, Tom, do you not fancy? He said, a photograph is really good. He says, are you in a club at all? I said, no, I'm not interested in that. What's your name? Brian, I think. Anyway, he says, I'm in the East Kilbride Camera Club. He says, if you want to come down some night. I think it's actually in the Art Centre. And I said, no, sorry Brian, I'm just a hobbyist. I just love taking photographs.
Yeah.
He said, very good. Okay, no problem.
And they'll all be hobbyists as well, but at the same
Yeah,
time, they
but-
take it too seriously, I think.
Oh, they get the tripods out and all this.
Yeah.
That's okay if your shutter speed's down to 15 or 30 or whatever.
Aye.
Nowadays they get that anti-shake thing anyway.
That's right.
You know, it gives you about 4 extra, well, so they say.
And you can put your eyes up a bit and it doesn't really have any significant difference to the...
Your shutter speed's at, 125 or whatever.
Yeah.
Not to me, it's no problem to me anyway. No one I know is, looking at your pictures through a microscope and all this.
Let's get the loop, or what do they call that gadget? The loop or look?
We used to look at the slides and all this.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I used to do, Galen we got he says, don't bother buying one. They won't make that deal anyway. He says, just turn your 50mm lens around.
Aye.
I used to do on the slides on the...
Right, aye.
I've got it as well. On the light box. I can't remember the word for it there. Aye, that's all I did. Put the slide in the light box and then had the 50mm lens turned round the wrong way. And that worked perfectly well.
Oh yeah, that's all you need. Simple solutions.
Yeah.
And easier,
Or
probably bigger to look at than a wee thing tucked in your eye socket to look at them. Got some oil. Oil!
Range Rover oil.
Expensive oil. That's it, oil.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
The others are waiting for us right enough there, I think.
Looks like it, yeah. Must be bloody well. I'm warm, but when you start standing around,
You get cold, yeah.
really cold, yeah.
That's Scott saying that drone footage would be amazing from around here in this weather, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah,
That'd be fantastic.
Yeah, it certainly would. Yeah, there's a couple of guys where I used to live in Canada. And they do a lot of their own work up there, and the winter stuff is just breathtaking.
Yeah.
My daughter was telling me there's been a few lights around town. People have been going out there back gardening.
Wow.
Thinking it was maybe a fox
Aye.
or something, but no. You don't get bears, obviously, they're hibernating now, but
Right.
the lights are still out and about now,
Gee.
so you have to be careful.
Aye, they did. Well, just big pussycats. Wouldn't go for an adult, would they?
Very, very big pussycat.
Would they go for an adult or just a kid?
Probably a kid more,
Yeah.
yeah. But they must be getting quite hungry, I think, to come into the town. Usually they're just in the woods all the time.
I was looking at one.
Beautiful animal.
Aye, yeah.
Gorgeous. I never saw one, never saw a wolf. Heard wolves, never saw one. Saw the moose and the bears and stuff like that.
Well,
And wolves are my favourite as well.
you wouldn't get me camping out that neck of the woods anyway with the bears. That would be the worry.
Yeah,
I was
definitely.
watching a YouTube the other night, and it was they couldn't show the footage because it was a couple who, the guy was very keen on bears. He thought he was a friend of the bears. He didn't treat them totally as wild animals anymore. He took risks, and him and his girlfriend went out and had a camp. Yeah. And you heard the soundtrack, but you couldn't show any of the footage because the camera had still been left. But I dragged him out first and started to maul him. She tried hitting the bear, didn't work. And he's screaming at her to go away, get away, you know, because I think he was telling her. And it ate him, and then it came back.
Wild animals.
Came back and got her. Yeah, terrible.
Powerful.
Aye, been absolutely
700 pounds or whatever they weigh.
terrifying, absolutely terrifying. It's all very well saying, yeah, just walk away slowly, don't make eye contact, drop things as you go, give them things to look at, try and look big.
I've been to the pole there, I've been about roughly that distance away from a black bear. Just him and me.
Oof.
It might have been a female. It wasn't a big, but it
Aye.
was big enough. It would
Aye.
have taken care of me, no problem.
Yeah.
I was lucky because it was just outside town and I'd found a rubbish bag, so there must have
Oh,
been food in the rubbish.
right, so it was
Because
interesting.
quite near a campsite.
Right, keen on
More
that.
interested, thankfully,
Yeah.
in what was in the bag than me.
Part of the trouble is people, you know, they get them interested in humans by feeding them and leaving food for them. And the bears start pushing the boundaries that bit more. And then just, hey, happy days. Lunchtime, I'm going to switch this off. So, thanks for looking in again, Scott. Ooh. I shall see if I can bear spray, I think so. Ooh. Thanks again, buddy. Shall switch this off and give people privacy to have their chat and their lunch. And if I've got some battery spare later, I might try and do a bit. Yep, speak soon. Cheers.